Hi guys, today we are going to draw an Indian flag. This is how the Indian flag looks like. We have an orange stripe at the top, followed by a white stripe and a green stripe. And you have a circle in the middle with 24 spokes in that. So let's get started. We are going to set up the canvas size here with 800 as the length and 400 as the width. First we have to do from turtle import star, that is going to give us the turtle library that we are going to use in the program. And then we have to set up our canvas. So this is going to be 800 to 400. And if you want to make it a little wider, you can do that by increasing the length, and this one is the width. Now, before we start the program, we have to go to the leftmost corner of this canvas. So here you know that the center is 0 and 0, the coordinate. So if I go to the extreme left here, it is going to be minus 400 and 200. So the x coordinate is going to be minus 400 and the y coordinate is going to be 200. That is going to take you to the extreme left. So let's run this. And in this case, you will see that you started at 0 and you went all the way till here. So I don't want to show this line here. So before I do a go to, I do a pen up. This case, it is not going, the pen is not going to be on the canvas, and I do a pen down. Now if I run this program, I go to this location without drawing that line. Now we are going to draw the first stripe, and to do that in Python, you go forward, right? And we are going to cover the entire length. So it is going to be 800, right? And then we turn an angle of 90°. So this is going to draw the first straight line. And now I am going to repeat this. The only thing is that here the width is not the same as the length. And I'm going to divide this 400, which is our width, into three equal parts. So it is going to be 400 divided by 3, which is approximately going to be 133. So we have drawn the horizontal line, we have drawn the vertical line, and we are going to draw one more horizontal line. So if I run this program, this is what you're going to see. The only thing is that the turtle head is pointing into this direction. So we change the direction to completely opposite direction. So we say right 180°, or you can also do left 180°. And if I run this program, you see that it goes, draws, and then comes back and then pointing it to this direction. So now all we have to do is fill the color, and to do that you have this color, and the first one is orange, so we say orange here, and then to fill the color you use the function begin fill, and at the end when you are done with the filling you call end fill. So again you're selecting the color for the first stripe, which is orange, then you do a begin fill to fill it, and finally at the end of the drawing you do an end fill here. Now if I run this program, I'm going and then seeing the orange to be drawn here. And the good thing also is that my turtle head is pointing to this direction, so that I can draw the second stripe. So if I want to draw this for the white one, I just have to copy this and paste it and then change the color to white. So this is going to draw the white one, although you will not be able to see because white on a white you will not make any difference. So I need to copy this and then make it for the third one, which is going to be the green in this case. Now if I run this program, you see that first it is drawing the orange fillet, then I'm going again and then drawing the white one, and finally I go and draw the green one. So we are able to get all the three stripes here. But before I move forward, I'm going to clean up this code because three things are getting repeated here. You see this code, this part of the code, this part of the code, and this part of the code is being repeated. So I can create a function, and you don't have to do that. Means I just don't like duplication of the code. That is why I'm going to create a function, but you can leave it as it is if you are not familiar or comfortable writing function here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a function called def rectangle. And then here, as you can see, the only thing different between them is the color. So I'm going to pass the color as an argument, and I'm going to put all this inside the block here. And then instead of drawing it as an orange color, I can just call the color variable that I'm passing here. Now this all can be deleted, right? Because we are going to use this function. This is the code that is going to draw the rectangle with the color that we have specified. So we just need to call this function 3 times, first with the orange, second time with white, and third time with the green color. And now if I go and run this program, you can see that we are drawing the same all three colors stripes. I'm not increasing the speed yet because I wanted to show you how the drawing is happening. So we are done with the stripe. Now we are going to draw the circle at the center here like this. And for that, we have to go to a particular coordinate. We are going to go here. You remember, this is our center origin, right? This is at the 0, 0. And here we have to go maybe 60 down on the negative side, right? So we go to 0 minus 60, right? And then I have to draw a circle at that particular location. And then let's say the size of the circle is going to be 60. If you have been following along with my other programs, you know that if before I do a go to, I have to do a pen up and then you do a pen down, right? And then we are going to draw a circle. So let's see how our program looks like. Yeah. So the only thing is that you see that the color is coming as green because the last color that we had selected was green. And also at the same time, we can make the thickness of this circle a little bit more. For doing that, you have to change the pen size. And here I'm going to say 5. You can also make it 8 if you want. And then we have to also set the color here as navy. So now if I run this program, you can see that the color of the ring is going to be navy. And if you want it more thicker, you can put a 7 here. Now we are going to draw the spikes. So for that, you have to go to the center of the circle. Again, you know that to go to the center of the circle, you have to have the coordinate of 0 and 0 here. So I go there, and then as you had already guessed, I have to do a pen up and pen down. So I come to this particular center here. Now I will go forward to draw the line from the center of the circle to the circumference, and then I will come backward. And then to draw the second one, I go a little bit left and draw the same thing. So let's try doing that. So I go forward and then around 60, right? So that it touches the circumference. And then I come do a backward. So I'm going to draw the line and then I'm coming back to the center again, right? This is going to draw the line and then come back. And then I turn a left of angle 15 degree here. Why am I doing 15 degree? Because altogether I have drawn 24 spikes. And 360 is the whole angle, right? Means this whole angle is going to be 360 degree. I'm dividing into 24 equal parts. So each part is going to be 15 degree. That is why I'm going turning left by 15 degree. Now if you see this, let's run one. And you see this is draw the spike and it came back. Here you can see that the pen thickness is again coming from the one that we had for the circle. Then now we can go and change that to maybe 2 here. 2 and repeat this multiple times. Right, so we have done this repeated 2 times, so it is drawing 2. So here we don't want to do a repetition code. All I can do is I can use a for loop for x and range and then repeat this for 24 times. And the code that has to be repeated has to be indented and created in a block. So you are going forward 60, you are coming back to the starting origin 0 and 0, and then you turn a left of 15 degree and you keep on doing it 24 times. So let's do this. You see this and it draws. Now we are going to make a small circle in the middle here. So to do that, you have to again go to that particular coordinate location. So here I go to 0, 0, but I'm going to go -5 here, a little bit lower than the origin, and do a pen down and then again call the circle function. This time the circle function is going to be of a very small size, which is 10. Let's see how it looks like, and then we can change it accordingly. So you see that it is going a little bit more up, so we can fix that by going -10 here, and then the size of the circle is going to be 10. Yeah, you can also fill the circle. You see that there are some spaces in between, so I can do a begin fill, and when I'm done with the circle, I can call an end fill here. Perfect. So the only thing is that there is a turtle head being displayed here. I can hide the turtle head by calling the hide turtle function. Now if I run this program, I'm able to draw the Indian flag with the circle and the spikes and then this small mini circle at the mid center. So let's look at the program again, right? Here we have the speed. Then we are doing a setup like length of 800 and the width of 400. We go to the extreme left topmost position, like this position here, and then we draw our first rectangle here with the orange stripe, then the white stripe and the green stripe. So this is where we are selecting the color, we are doing the fill, we are going forward, then we are turning along the vertical line followed by the horizontal line and ending the fill. So one function for drawing the rectangle and calling it 3 times. Here we are doing a pen up and going to draw the center circle. So we don't go to the center here, we go a little bit down to the center and then we draw the circle there. And then we put the pen size of 7 and the circle dimension as 60. Now we are going to draw the spikes. For that you have to go to the center and then set the pen size back to 2 and then you go forward, come backward to the center and then turn left and do this 24 times. Finally, we are going to draw the mini circle here. Again, you go to the center a little bit lower than the center. So we have -10, do the pen down, and finally you draw the circle and do the end fill. That's all we have for the Indian flag. You can also write a function, go to a particular location because a lot of times we are repeating the pen up, go to XY, and then pen down. So you can create a function for doing that and then call that function wherever you need it. Def function here and call that function go to XY and then pass the X and Y. So what is this function is going to take is it's going to take 2 arguments and going to go to that particular location. Instead of going 400, 200, I'm going to say X and Y. Wherever I have to go to that particular coordinate, I call this function. It does the pen up, it goes to that coordinate, and then it does the pen down. So the first time I have to call this function is when I go and then, so this is what I'm going to go do this, and then it is going to go to the leftmost corner. Now here you can see that we are repeating here. So this one is again pen up, go to this location. So here instead of doing that, I can delete this and go to -0 and 60. So you can go to here 0 and -60 here. This is the second place. Now here also I'm seeing that I'm going and go to here. So again, I think now you are already familiar with what I'm going to do. Here it is going to be 0 and 0. And finally, when we go to the center here, you see this begin fill, end fill, pen down. So this is going to be 0 and -10. And I can get rid, remove this pen up. So now if I run this program, it's the exact same output you should be seeing. The only thing is that it is even much more cleaner here. So you don't have to do that. Only if you are comfortable, you should do that with the functions. Otherwise, you can repeat this code wherever you want it to go to that particular coordinate. So that is the end of this program. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, put it in the comment section. Thanks.